Yes, okay. So welcome to Barre. My name is McKenzie. Barre is a mixture of ballet, Pilates, and yoga. We usually work our lower body for the majority of the class, but we do spread in some abs and upper body. We usually start off with a nice dynamic warm-up into our workout and do some nice cool-down yoga at the end. If you have a resistance band, great, we'll be using that. But also all of these exercises we can use without the resistance band. I prefer to have a mat on the ground just for my comfort, but if you also have a chair or a countertop, I have this lovely bar over here that I'll be using, but whatever you can to like hold on to get your balance, that is great as well, because we have some of those workouts to incorporate the bar and little at-home tweaks that we have to do. So if we are all set and ready, we'll start with our dynamic warm-up. If you guys can't hear me, can't see me, just let me know. I'm going to be rolling you guys around on my laptop to try to get the best views possible, but just give me a quick shout out for a little repositioning, or if you can't hear me. So we're going to start off by rolling our shoulders backwards, nice and big. And forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. All right. So that was the beginning of our warm-up. Now, if you have that chair or that countertop, we're going to be stretching out our legs to begin our workout. I'm going to be using the bar. If you don't have either of those, you can do all of these stretches on the ground. So let me move you guys over. All right. So we're going to come facing whatever you have. Our left leg's going to remain on the ground, and our right leg is going to come up on your bar. If you don't have this, you can sit on the ground and just reach for your toes. So with it, nice forward fold. Hips are square. We don't want them kicking out. This isn't a competition to see how far you can reach. We want your flat back and a nice stretch. We're going to take our left hand and bring it to the opposite side of our right foot, changing up that stretch just a little, just enough to feel it even more. And then open up all the way. We're going to take our left hand and reach all the way over our bodies. Come back facing, and this time forward fold as much as you can. Bend your back. Challenge yourself a little more than last week. And take a bend throughout your leg. Shake it off. Same exact thing, but left leg now. Left leg comes up. Nice flat back, and slowly inch down your leg. Right arm comes to the opposite side of the left foot. So it's going to look something like this. Still nice flat back, changing up that stretch just a little. Opening up the other side, and then reaching over with our right hand. Come back facing the bar. Last stretch. Forward fold all the way down. Challenge yourself here. And take a bend throughout that leg. Shake it off and bring it down. So that concludes our stretching and warm-up. Grab some water and we'll start our workout soon. All right, can you guys hear me okay? All right. first one, we're going to be warming up our ankles and our hips before we start our more extreme, not extreme, I won't say extreme because that kind of sounds scary, more intense workouts. So if you do have your bar, counter, or chair, we're going to be facing it. And then I kind of want you guys to see my feet too, so sorry about this. All right. So we're going to be warming up everything. Nice facing the bar. Feet a little wider than shoulder distance apart with your toes pointed out. And then all I want you to do is we're going to drop our butts, lift our heels, drop our heels, and lift our butts. That's the whole sequence, but we just want to get our joints moving for the rest of our workout today, okay? So, we'll be facing our bar. Nice wide distance. Make sure to engage your core at all times. And here we go. Butt down, heels up, heels down, butt up. Butt down, heels up, heels down, butt up. Butt down, heels up, heels down, butt up. Butt, heels, down, up. Butt down, heels up, heels down, butt up. Butt down, heels up, heels down, butt up. One more. Butt down, heels up, heels down, butt up. All right. Now that we're all nice and warmed up, one of the workouts we did last week was the facing the bar with nice pulsing. Our legs are going to be together on our toes. Bring your heels together and drop down. Let's see. So, on your toes, bring your heels together and drop down. This is what it's going to look like, and we want our back nice and flat. So, we're going to be doing this with the bar, holding on for support. Make sure your hips are square. And on your toes, together and down, nice and slow. Drop, 2, lift, 2. Drop, 2, lift, 2. Speed it up. Drop, lift, drop, lift. Hold down and pulse. And if you want a little more of a challenge, squeeze those heels together. You're definitely feeling more in your bum. Here comes the fun part. Right hand off your chair or bar. Challenge yourself. Take your right hand off. Keep pulsing it out. Squeeze those abs. Left hand comes off. No hands. Get up on your heels. Challenge yourself. Shake it off. Nice job, guys. That's a little different than what we did last week with the no hands. Kind of makes it a little more challenging with the balance. So you can do a figure 4 stretch to get all that tightness out from that. And then also a nice quad stretch. And grab some water if you need it. I definitely do because I've been yelling. What I really noticed about bar after doing it, teaching it, a lot of muscles in our body that we don't usually train. So these weird positions, I know that I'm being nitpicky about the flat back, the core tight on your heels, but it's just important because we want to get those little muscles as strong as possible so we can support our larger muscles. I definitely feel like my balance has gotten better, and I do have knee issues, so I definitely felt like it's a lot better after doing bar repeatedly. So this next exercise is very similar to the one we just did. However, it's going to be targeting our single thigh muscles instead of both at a time. So you're going to be in that same up on your toes, your heels together, and then drop down with that nice flat back, not butt out, flat back. But instead of pulsing down, we're going to be bringing our left leg out and in. Let me show you guys my feet. So, with your right hand on your support, up on your toes, heels together, and drop down. Your left hand is free, your right hand is holding on to yourself. And all we're gonna do is instead of pulsing, we're gonna have nice controlled movements. Here we go. Drop, 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 little lift. 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 Left leg out, in. So your right heel is still up in the air. You're probably feeling that burn. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. So although it's the same position, it definitely feels a little more challenging than the first one, I believe. So now we're going to do the exact same thing, but face the other way. Sorry, you're going to see my button, but I just don't want to turn the computer around. So up on your toes, together, and nice drop down. This time your left hand is on your bar, your right leg is going to be going out and in, and your left leg will be standing. Nice and slow. Drop, 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 little lift. Drop, 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 little lift. Little lift, drop, All right. So just like we warmed up before that little thigh workout, we're going to do the same for our glute workout. So same thing. We're going to be needing your bar, chair, or counter. I keep moving it up because I want you guys to see my face when I'm talking to you, but then like, you just want to see my feet. All right. So our right foot will be standing. Our left leg is going to do all the work. And we're going to bend it like a bicep curl. So just like you do for your arms, same exact thing, but our leg this time. Nice flex foot too. Right foot down, left leg nice and bent. Up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Keep that nice pace. We want to control our movements here. Up, down, up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold parallel. Imagine it's a target right behind your heel. And all you want to do is just a nice little tap behind that target. We don't want to smack that target. Just a nice tap with our heel. So, 90 degrees, foot nice and flexed. Stand tall, hold on to that bar. Core tight. Imagine that target behind your heel. And tap, 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 tap. One, and hold. This time, same bend. Left leg is still going to be doing all the work. This time, we're going to be bringing it out and in. Same 9 degrees. We want your left knee behind your right knee at all times. And for an extra little workout at the end, once you get up here, do a nice little squeeze in your bum. You'll feel it even more and tomorrow. All right. Nice bend with your leg. Hips are square. You don't want them going out. Face your chair. Nice and slow at first. Out, 2, in, 2. Out, 2, in, 2. Speed it up. Out, in, out, in. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up at the top and pulse. You're probably feeling it in your standing leg too. That's completely normal. Keep it going. Push yourself here. Really squeeze your bum. Shake it off. Nice job. We're going to do a figure 4 stretch to get that out. Also the quad stretch if you need to. So that same sequence we're going to be doing on our right side, with our left leg be the standing leg. Left leg down, right leg will come back, and we're going to be doing that bicep curl with our right leg. Nice and face the bar, Hits are square, core engage. Flex that right foot and up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Speed it up, down, down. And pause at 90. Now imagine that target is behind your right foot. And all you're gonna wanna do is tap your right foot target now. Take it this time to readjust your position. Make sure you're nice and tall. And tap, 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 tap. Three, 2, hold out. Same thing. We're gonna finish with our right leg coming out in that fire hydrant. Make sure that right knee, I don't want to see it like this. I want to see it nice behind your left leg. And out, 2, in, 2. Speed it up. Out, in, out, 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 out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out and pulse. If you haven't noticed by now, bar is a lot of pulsing. Shake it off. Do that figure 4 stretch. And you can do that quad stretch as well. All right, we are all done with your bar chair for now until our cool down, which will be great. So if you just grab some water first, and then I'll meet you on the mat. If you also have a band handy, I would grab that as well. If you don't have a band, that's totally fine. You can do these workouts without it as well. So this one's a little, mostly glute, but also a little core action in there. Sometimes even the chair's too high, I think. All right. I didn't even grab my band. Okay. So we're gonna be taking the band and putting it about 1 inch above our knees. Again, if you don't have a band, that's completely fine. So we're gonna be coming down on our back, and then all we're gonna do is come up and down in a nice little bridge. So we're gonna be pushing through our heels, not through our toes. If you wanna have a little more challenge, you can flex your feet up so your toes are off the ground and it's only your heels on the ground. And then we're gonna have our shoulders stabilize our head on the ground. So, loosen a band if you need it. We're gonna start off slow, driving through our heels and making sure our core is nice and tight. So here we go. Up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Keep that nice and slow. Speed it up, down, down. Push through those heels. Hold up at the top and pulse your knees out. Engage your core. Back and slow. Down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Speed it up. Down, up, down, up. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up at the top and keep that pulsing. Drive through those heels. Squeeze your bum and your core. Shake it off. Nice job, guys. All right, we can get rid of those bands for now. We're gonna do a little ab work, and then ab work is the only thing between you and the ending yoga. So let's crush this last ab workout and then finish with some nice yoga on this mat. So same thing, we're gonna be down in our bridge, but this time we're gonna be crunching. And the key to a crunch is inhale down and exhale on your way up. Really pushing that air out and crunching your abs. So if you can breathe by doing that in the crunch, that's great. So we'll start off with normal crunches. Get in your position. You can have your hands however you'd like. I like mine behind my head. And 8, down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all we're gonna do is hold out right at the top. Hold up at the top. In that normal crunch. Take your arms to your sides and start pulsing down. If you feel yourself pulling from your neck, really try to focus on your stomach. farther you put out your legs, the harder it is on your core. So try to challenge yourself as much as possible. And up, down, down. Pulse up at the top. Arms pulse it out. Straighten those legs up all the way with a slight V. We're going to be reaching our right hand to our left shoe and then our left hand to our right shoe. So, yes, okay. Same crunch position, but we're going to go cross our body. Here we go. Up, down, down. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Our arms are going to come in between our legs. So our legs are going to make a V, and our arms are going to come in between. And all we're going to do is pulse up. Pulse. The farther your legs are down, the harder it is. Push through this. We got to pulse it out, and then we got some yoga. Shake it off. Nice job. All right, we'll do some yoga, cool down, and then that will be the end of this bar for the week. Grab some water. All right. Make sure you have those bands handy because we'll be finishing our stretching with those. Let me just move you guys to the table so you can see my whole body. And we'll change to some nice relaxing music. And all we're gonna do is inhale big and exhale forward fold in front of us. Really allow your head and arms to hang in front of you. And as we slowly roll up our vertebrae all the way up, take your time. And once we're down, we're gonna stretch out our legs a little bit wider than shoulder width, toes pointed out, and we're gonna slowly drop down into our frog squat. And for an extra stretch, you can take those elbows and push your hips out to the side. Back nice and tall. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. take a nice slight bend throughout each one of your legs. And then we're going to drop down into child's pose. Foreheads rest on the mat. Really try to reach your arms up as far as possible. And then as you join me seated, grab your strap. If you don't have the strap, we can do these same exercises. Not exercises, we're all done exercising. These same stretches with just our hands. But if you do have a strap, I recommend taking it, bringing it around the ball of your right foot, and bringing it straight up behind you. If you do not have a strap, you can take your hands and interlock them behind your calf and gently pull. Slowly guide your right foot towards your left shoulder, changing up that stretch just a little. And in that, as we take the strap in our right hand, we're going to swing our right leg out, perpendicular to our body. Really trying to open up our hips. And then, as we take the strap, we can switch over to the ball of our left foot and bring it up nice behind you. Same thing, if you don't have a strap, interlock your hands behind your calf. And now slowly bring your left foot towards your right shoulder. And finally, swing that left leg out perpendicular to yourself. left foot and bring your left foot down to meet your right. And just take this time to allow the floor to support you, allowing your whole body from your head through your shoulders, down your arms, your spine and your legs, all the way out your toes to just completely relax. Focus on your breathing and thank yourself for coming to my class today. And then as you slowly start to wake up, and whenever you are ready, please join me seated. That is the end of this bar class. I really hope you all enjoyed it. That's usually how the structure of this bar class works. So if you have any questions, I'm going to stay on a little while after. But other than that, thank you so much for coming. And I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe in these times. And thank you again for taking time out of your day.